Ooh. We've done something right.
Yes.
Hey, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johnny, and you guys may have known me from Some Call Me Johnny and Super Gaming Brothers. And I'm bringing you guys a surprise adventure here in the form of The Legend of Zelda: The Four Swords Adventures for the Nintendo Gamecube. It's kind of like the odd bunch of the Zelda games here. Kind of came out of nowhere, but with me I brought a surprise guest for this adventure. Why don't you introduce yourself, good friend?
Hey guys, Derrick here from GameXplain, and yeah, this is I've actually found Four Swords Adventures at a flea market, picked it up and offered it to Johnny. I was like, hey, you want to play this?
He's like, yeah, I think.
I still have my old hookups and my Game Boy Advance somehow.
Yeah, this is really, when I say like the oddball in the Zelda universe, because well, first off, it's a GameCube Zelda game after, I want to say it's after Wind Waker, right?
I think so.
Yeah, similar art style, so I would say so. But it was a 4-player Zelda adventure. Now, I think that technically started with The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance. Mm-hmm. The other game that it came with was the Four Sword Adventure. And that required 4 Game Boy Advances with the link cable, so you needed 4 friends to play the whole game. And I think it was, you had to have at least 4 people to play it.
I know, you actually could do it with 2.
Just 2?
Yeah,
okay,
you
so
could do it
with
with just 2, but it was, of course, you played the game to its fullest at 4.
But you needed, it was a multiplayer Zelda game to its fullest, and you needed at least one person to play the entire game. It was not a single-player adventure.
Yeah, you couldn't access it at all, which they actually improved and changed when they released it for the 3DS.
Yes. That is Four Swords. That is Four Swords. Yeah, I think it's just called the Four Swords.
Yeah, just Legend of Zelda Four
Swords. That's on the 3DS Anniversary Edition, because I think they changed some things up so that you can actually play it for single player.
Yeah.
Now, Four Swords Adventure was the sequel to that game, released for the GameCube. But the weird thing about it is that you need Game Boy Advances to play the game. Well, at least more than, because you can see single player here can use the game controller and the Game Boy Advance, because the Game Boy Advance is what you're looking at to look at indoor areas, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Because every other game, but like Zelda Link to the Past, any other top-down, you go inside the building, you see what's inside the building. You don't have to look at the Game Boy Advance screen to see what's inside the store. It's like the Wii U gamepad before the Wii U gamepad.
It is kind of like a prototype, isn't it?
It really is. But for multiplayer, for 2 players and beyond, everybody needs their own Game Boy Advance. And not recognizing, mine needs to be in the first slot. Okay, so here's how this works. I have to unplug the GameCube controller and then switch my slot to slot 1, which Derrick is doing for me, thankfully.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, that's starting up, and it's telling us to look at the TV screen.
Yeah, look at the TV screen. Now
actually,
it
I think I need
input.
to put... I'm not walking, so I'm going to put mine in.
Yeah. It's like you're not moving. You stiff statue. Yeah.
Woo! Also, we are playing this on the original Game Boy Advance, as you see on the screen, and holy hell, I don't remember it being this dim.
Nobody ever remembers the screen being this... I honestly don't, folks. Well, first off, like, my Game Boy Advance... I might just record some live footage of the Game Boy Advance screen just to show what people I'm talking about.
Yeah.
My screen is pretty scratched up.
I mean, mine's not scratched up, but it's still, like... I don't know, it's so dim I can barely see it. Like, I don't remember having this much trouble as a kid.
And just for comparison's sake, like, I booted up my old Game Boy Color. I have an original Game Boy Fat model, as you can see there, and they're just as dark. And I don't remember the screen being this dark when I was young. Because, I played Pokemon all the time on those old things. I played,
this is how I played the original Final Fantasy. I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on it. I was like, I had no trouble seeing all this.
Absolutely not.
And I'm wondering, like, a part of me wonders if it's just age, but you compared it, so...
Yeah. Well, the thing about the original Game Boy model is that the screen, the default color for the screen in the original Game Boy is like a green, like a puke green. And they had a contrast bar, a tuner that you can tune to see, so you can make the graphics darker or lighter depending on your light source.
Yeah.
So I think that helped for that case, but every other screen, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, original Game Boy Advance wide model, they're this dark. And I'm assuming when I was younger, I must have been always next to a lamp.
Oh, I remember like setting myself up to a lamp with the original Game Boy. Not quite as much with the Game Boy Advance, but...
Yeah, we can just make out what we're looking at on the screen.
Yeah, the problem is that you guys won't really be able to.
No, you guys are not going to be able to see what's going on our Game Boy Advance screens because, well, quite frankly, we don't have a proper setup for that.
Yeah.
So you guys are just seeing what's happening on the GameCube, And it's not like 85% of the adventures on the Game Boy Advance screen. God, I hope not.
I hope not. I mean, be honest here, we're both going into this pretty much blind.
Pretty much. I tried my best to look up some research on this as soon as I can, as soon as we agreed that Zelda Four Swords Adventure is what we were going to do. But I had other things to do. I got reviews to write, and I had Let's Plays to plan out for SGB. So, yeah, we're going at this pretty blind, but it's a Zelda game. How hard could it be?
I played the original Four Swords. It can't be that pretty.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad.
Hey,
I put out a poll on Twitter. It's like, how long is this game? How difficult is it? And they said, you know what? If you focus a good 7 to 10 hours on this game, it's pretty linear. You can pretty much crank it out in a day, which is what we're going to attempt.
Linearity is quite obvious as soon as you begin the game. Well, not as obvious as like right now, because this is a standard intro.
Yeah.
So we have 6 maidens here, pretty much telling us how many dungeons are going to be.
Exactly. It's like, hey, we already lined up the maidens for you, villain. Go ahead, you can take them, and we're going to have some fun trying to get them back.
This is Susie. This is, you got to forgive me, I think it's Larry.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd name for a female.
We don't talk about her
Yeah,
much.
we don't talk about her.
Larry's
She's
just,
the first to get kidnapped.
Yeah, Larry's just odd.
Yeah. So it's essentially telling us that I think it's going to be the standard Zelda formula: 6 maidens, 6 dungeons. There's probably going to be a dungeon for Zelda because it's pretty simple. Something's going to happen to Zelda.
What a shock!
And there's probably going to be a final dungeon. So 8 dungeons total.
Yeah. So I actually kind of missed why they were summoning this whole thing, but
something was happening.
It's like the chance that Vadi was coming back, and all of a sudden we got Dark Link here.
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere. And this is Four Swords Adventure is a direct sequel to Four Swords. And I think it happens like right after Four Swords.
It seems like it. I mean, they do reference the original game back. I haven't looked at I need to look at the actual timeline here, which I actually am going to do.
No, Derrick, stop.
I know it's a trap, but I have to.
Yeah. We're doing it for the sake of clarity, folks.
Because I remember it being quite odd. For some reason, I remember this taking place during, like, after Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. I'm like, that's weird considering it's,
I want to say Minish Cap is one of the earlier games in the timeline.
Yeah.
Because everything starts with Skyward Sword.
And this directly references that game. It almost seems to pick up directly after it.
Even though it came, like, years before Skyward Sword was even a thing.
Yeah.
He's jumping around, having a classy old jolly time.
He's all happy.
Yeah, look at that. Sword guards the seal.
Well, obviously we got to beat his ass. So
yeah,
we got a sword.
Like, he's looking forward to it. So for those who've never played Four Swords at all, this is the Four Sword that we just picked up. It's not the Master Sword; it's the Four Sword. And when Link picks it up, he splits into 4 separate beings. 4 Links, all different colors. Not sure if they all have different personalities. I can imagine the red one angers easily, the blue one's depressed, the purple one is flamboyant.
There you go.
And the green one is just there.
Yeah, he's standard.
Yes, then he's a box.
So here's the odd thing. Minish Cap takes place after Skyward Sword, then Four Swords takes place, the original one that was linked up with Link to the Past, and then Ocarina of Time. Then you got the split, of course, and Four Swords Adventures takes place after Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess in that same timeline.
Yeah. Well, no, because this is this timeline right here is the Dark World and the Hero's Descendants timeline.
Yeah.
This is a separate timeline. This is the timeline that, let me see.
Yeah. Well, remember that Minish Cap and Four Swords takes place before the time split.
Yeah. Oh, fuck this timeline. Let me see. Let me see. All right, Ganondorf sealed in the adult era. So this timeline right here is after Ganondorf was sealed, but the timeline goes on in the future after Link was sent back.
Yeah.
So that's where Wind Waker takes place.
Yeah, and now the Child Link timeline where it picks up right after he gets back and he does the Majora's Mask stuff, and then Twilight Princess happens, that takes place after this.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So this game is after... Okay, I'm looking right here. Four Swords, Hyrule.
Yeah, I think that's the
original game, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Four Swords Adventure. So oddly enough, this takes place after Twilight Princess. Somehow.
What's going on?
Do you get the feeling that you're sort of like, here, this is
absolutely.
where it takes place?
Absolutely. They weren't thinking of a damn timeline when they were making all these games. They're all supposed to be their own separate entities, and for the most part, they still are.
Yeah.
Unless it's specifically, stated as a direct sequel, which is rare in Zelda games.
Yeah.
I think Zelda 2 was a rare sequel.
Yeah. Here's why it's a direct sequel, or takes place in this timeline. We got Kapora Gabora.
Yeah, Kapora Gabora, who I think was initially, though it may not have been the same character, the concept of an owl that tells you things. was initially introduced in Link's Awakening.
Yeah, that's right.
Though he wasn't capable until Ocarina of Time, I want to believe. So yeah, this is it looks pretty standard like Zelda stuff. Links to the Past specifically. You can, you can't. You stab and you have the wide sword arc, which is really weird.
Yeah.
You can do the spin attack. Pretty obvious stuff.
No, you got in second place.
A force gem. Oh, no, okay, good.
So we compete over force gems, which I'm not sure what they do.
I think it just this game's rupees.
Maybe.
And we're just gonna leave these two for dead.
Yeah, it's like we can move their corpses.
Where was I last night?
Hold on, I'm just gonna hide them behind the bushes.
Yeah.
Like they won't find them.
Let me help you. God, this guy's heavy. Okay, let's go.
All right, get over here.
Okay, yeah.
Because we're doing 2-player, we each get control of 2 of them, and you can actually push and hold the L button and change their lineup, so you can. Whoa! How did I do that?
What did you do?
I did like this dash forward and attack.
Oh, like the Pegasus boots?
Yeah. I don't know how, but it happened.
Well, I'm double tapping on the D-pad. Nothing's happening. Oh wait, yeah, I just did it.
How?
Forward. Okay, forward and the attack button does this lunge. Like at the same time. That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Weird. Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess it's this game's jump slash.
I guess.
From the 3D games. A little odd implementation there, but it's fine.
We'll take it.
So yeah.
And apparently I can attack you.
Yeah, we can attack. I really...
Do you lose health?
I don't know, actually. Hit me again.
Well, you blocked it with your shield.
I blocked with the shield.
There you go.
Okay. Do it again. No? I didn't lose any hearts.
Okay, so you can attack each other, but...
It's harmless jabbing.
Maybe I can toss you off a cliff.
Dude, let's not do that anytime soon. So here's what we're talking about with how the game likes to handle indoor areas. I'm going to head inside, and that's it. You can
sort of see him.
You can see what I'm doing on the top left there. I'm assuming that I'm talking to an old man, but you don't see what's happening unless you look at the Game Boy Advance screen. So this old man is talking to me. I haven't seen you boys around here before. I was dedicating my time to teaching the secret of the adventuring to my grandkids. I may not look like much, but I was once a knight in the castle. I'm a skilled adventurer. A real professional. Come now. I'm sure youngsters long for the thrill of competition. But you can't imagine the rewards of working together to accomplish a goal. My granddaughter get along fine now, but you should see when I'm not looking. I figure you and my granddaughters are birds with a feather, eh? Now pay me for the door repairs. Oh, shit. He's one of those old men.
Well, we're talking to one of the girls up here. Is like, I don't want for some reason the text appears on the Game Boy Advance. Go figure. Yeah. I don't want you to get the wrong idea about us girls. Sure, we look like we're getting along fine for now, but this is just for show. We really hate each other. If we don't all cooperate, Grandpa gets really sad.
Isn't that right, Deborah Skank? Oh, yeah.
But we all hate losing, so when he's not looking, we fight tooth and nail to win. You want to know the secret to winning? And then we talk to the rest. And basically, how do we pick each other up again? I know. Oh, there we go. R. So I can actually use him to bash stuff with B.
Yeah.
Like, damn it! Die!
There's a link in my hand. I can't get rid of it.
Why won't you go away? Push R again and I can toss him.
That is hilarious. Like, you just swing him as a rag doll. I call this the Link Sword.
I want to know if I can bash enemies with you.
Yeah, we really do got to experiment that when we get the chance.
Okay, let's get out of this house and move on.
Yeah. Let's see, normally we get like... Okay, just a matter of... I would figure, because we got arrows pointing at the screen earlier.
The bridge is out. Go figure.
Oh, really? Look at this.
If you just have to see what's on the other side, press and hold the B button. So I think this is how we...
I think we all have to line up.
Line up, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to... Okay, so we all get to the rocket and we hold down the R button.
Oh,
yeah, just hold down the R button. And no, I think we're going to need the power glove or a Titan's mitt.
Yeah, something like that. Or
we get...
have some force gems.
Okay. That's fine. Can I keep doing that? Okay, so just after 5 minutes of playing the game, we had to consult a guide. I think we could just push the block. Just hold up on it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yay,
just
progress.
Impatience.
Yeah, we're just trying to lift up the damn thing. Excuse us.
Yeah, exactly. We're expecting to pick up and toss.
I don't see that force gem. And I don't... Oh, look, we needed we need like the power glove in order to do this in Link to the Past. Now we can just do it manually.
Help!
Help
being attacked.
What do I...
Oh, I found something underneath. Here.
I've got a cave here. I want to head inside here. Hopefully not the caves are not something.
Oh, I might be.
Look, we're going to find out now. That's not a good sign.
Guess we'll find out.
How big's the cave? The cave is what happened? Oh, I exited the damn thing.
There's a switch.
Yeah, there was a switch in here. Yeah, the caves are inside the Game Boy Advance screen.
Yeah.
So we stepped inside.
Yeah, we all stepped on it, and the door opens.
Yeah. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, we found something in here. Oh, it's a boomerang.
Sweet.
Yeah, P1 nabbed a new... You know, because you can't show this on the actual screen.
Yeah, God forbid you actually see it.
For God's sakes, you got a boomerang. Press the A button to send it winging away. Okay, so I got an item. I'm pretty sure we all share the items.
I don't actually have it.
Oh, okay, what's my boomerang? Now you can't do anything about it.
Well, that's fair. I helped you open the damn door.
You'll get the Titans vent later on. Alright, so I'd imagine hit the A button. Okay, yeah, that's how I get that power jump.
Well, what?
I want a boomerang. Why does it get a boomerang?
Yeah, why not?
Don't take me out anymore. Oh, now we got Octoroks.
Well, I guess I'll fight them while you go have fun with your damn boomerang.
I'm going to have a fun boomerang. Don't you wish you had a boomerang like
I do.
So it's all a little number, 2? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Play the game.
Well, I can't cut down that stump,
Ooh,
apparently.
I got a key. It's by using the boomerang. It's awesome. Wait, I thought did I pick it up? What does it say?
Use the R button to lift it and carry it to a keyhole.
What? What happened to just picking up the key and putting it in our pocket?
I don't know.
This thing is
well, how about you go take care of Dark Link there?
Fucker.
Okay. There we go.
I think I killed him.
Sweet. Thanks. I got 100.
And he went away. Where's he going?
I don't know. There.
How's he doing? I want to do that. Maybe I can catch that fourth. Yeah.
Oh no, you got 100. That's not fair at all. There's some distinct favoritism going on here.
There's a... Alright, I guess we have to head inside. Did you already head inside?
I didn't. I just opened the door.
Oh, okay. I was like, now what do I do?
There's nothing important in here, right?
Alright, there's an old lady.
Yeah, some sort of old lady. Oh, thank goodness. That stupid door is really getting on my nerves.
It's locked from the outside?
Sure. It never occurred to me to think that someone might have locked it. Of course not. It's your house. I'm convinced it was that shadowy boy, the one who looks just like you. Speaking of which, I don't like you guys. Strange things are happening everywhere these days. You boys watch yourselves. Okay, and there's another door in the back.
Yeah, I'm talking to the guy right now. I've started working out so I can do something with the outdogs in the front. Still, no matter how strong I am, I'll never be able to say, lift a huge rock alone. And then there's a rock inside here as well.
Right,
I really do apologize that you can't see any of this, folks.
Yeah, this is...
but, you know, it's only... I guess we're going to have to lift the entire thing ourselves.
You need to move your partner over.
I'm trying to get it... There we go. Wait, get on the other side here. There you go. Oh, it took 2 people. What is that?
Life item. Lift it with an R button.
Ow!
Oh.
You can lift it this time. A light? What is it?
I don't know.
Lift it with the R button. I know what it is, but... What is it? It's the fire rod.
Well, you just lost your boomerang.
Oh, do I drop it?
I don't see your boomerang.
I don't see it anywhere. No.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. You just take the boomerang. Though.
Okay. Now I got the boomerang. Okay, great.
Okay, let's just go. Let's go.
Go. Get in the door.
I'm trying to. Stop pushing me. So you want that rod, do you? That shadow bow is after the same thing. I hid it from him, but I think you can have it. Well, I wasn't asking.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
This is ours.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
I held it up in the air. Okay, we're out.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so while we're in there, we got a fire rod.
So, but I'm guessing you can burn down these trees. I'm also going to take advantage of these red force things.
Okay.
So, burn the trees.
Burn the trees. Oh,
A button.
There we go. Ooh, there's no magic meter, I just noticed.
Yeah.
Which means I could probably lift these up, too. Burn this tree. We'll stump.
Hey, partner of mine.
Get...
Whoa, what the heck did you unleash?
Like, what did I do? That was the old woman's life savings. Like, son of a bitch. I knew I should have given that fire rod.
Robbed her blind.
Yeah. Holy shit! What have I done?
Oh my God!
What did you do? Holy shit, I was panicking for a second. I was like, how far is this going to spread?
I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, I can grab you with the boomerang.
Really?
Yeah, hold on.
I should try it again.
Oh, you need to stop moving.
Oh.
Get over here.
Okay, it's fine. Let's progress. Before I burn down the entire village.
Hold on, we need to get our partners.
Yeah, okay, you guys listen to this.
Oh my God. Partner.
The partner's not doing anything. No, that's not how you do it.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, secret.
Oh no.
Oh.
Please, camera, go with us.
Areas. Come on. This is stupid because...
Why?
Why can't you just make this a standard top-down Zelda adventure on the GameCube? You have to... I get it. You want to produce a separate experience. Yeah, but at the same time, you know, when you want to showcase this stuff off for the different audience, you know, you can't really show much off. Everything else is happening inside the screen. What did you get? 24
force gens. Oh, of course. Apparently, force gens increase our sword's power.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go figure.
At the very least, these indoor areas don't last very long.
Thank God.
This Shadow Link is like using a hammer. I want a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, you stunned me.
Did he?
Hey, I'm not even on the same level. I'm gonna burn him down.
Get on his level, man.
I'm gonna piss in his corpse and burn the ashes. Hey, stupid Octoroks.
Just take care of the Octoroks here.
I wonder what the numbers are for.
Maybe who kills the most?
Maybe.
I don't know.
There you go.
Set that on fire.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. Okay, all four of us. This is what we had to do in that cave before. Oh, God!
Oh! Yeah!
Wait, no! Stop that!
I'm the Green Link. It only makes sense that I grab everything.
But I'm the Red Link. I'm obviously the cooler Link.
The Hot Topic Link.
Oh, God, you got another 100.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. What do I do? I could burn this whole place down.
Oh, yeah.
The leprechaun tells me to burn things.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Hey, come on. Okay, go ahead. Help a brother out. Come on.
You're still ahead of me by almost 100 points.
Yeah.
That's,
I'm trying.
You're gonna burn the rock, okay.
I kind of wish that, you hold down the L button to switch formations.
Yeah.
And you can choose your thing like that. I kind of wish you could just tap the L button to switch formations.
Oh, there's a... What the hell are these things called?
It's I don't know. It's dead is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's dead.
Alright, I'm ahead again.
Okay, there we go. Hey!
I do kind of like the competitive mentality
Ooh,
of
the
this.
soldiers. They're soldiers.
Oh, wow, they're exactly like... Okay,
Okay,
why
so
isn't it...
Can we jump down? Can I swim? Oh,
Oh,
we can.
okay.
Oh, okay, look, we don't need the Zora flippers, thank God. I'm not spending 500 force gems
Oh,
for that shit.
God
oh,
forbid.
that's inside the... Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, there's a little thing that we can jump on.
Link to the Past did this without a separate screen!
Oh, my God.
There's a rock here? Yeah, there's a rock.
Yeah, there's a rock. I'm trying to... Come on.
I'm trying.
Try it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to switch formations. Come on. What are they doing in there? I don't know. Filming a porno?
I don't know. Well, here, I'm lined up trying to get out of the way. That should not be this difficult. Ah, God, it's Tingle!
What is it? It's Tick. Ah, I can barely see him. I didn't recognize that dude.
Oh, look.
Nose. Wait a minute! What's going on?
What the hell? Why are you
At
showing
the
this?
screen.
Well, then why can't they do that normally?
Yeah, seriously.
You saved Tingle. Can we put the rock back on him?
Can we do this normally? Because if this
Is there a setting? We should look for this, see if there's a setting.
We really should see look if there's a setting. Because that'd be really dumb if you go and do that selectively.
Yeah.
Tingle Blues without... Yeah, we already got the idea that collecting force gems is pretty good.
Okay, he just explained force gems.
Don't follow me. I do illegal things.